One more here. A-hole with the 25. Thank you, sir. He says, hey, Nick, I'm trying to become a car salesman. I know what you've said, that you can just lie to get the job, but what are some things I should know to actually be able to do the job, such as paperwork, things like that?
Yeah, you should know how to do a deal. I mean, I would know you have to, there's a deal process, which I talk about in other things. You should know the competition. Lie and say you have a cousin that has it, that's real close to you. That's what I say to lie about, just so they think there's some proximity to you and a person who actually knows how to sell a car. And then just say you have the enthusiasm on, and then think about what the prospective buyer, whatever brand you pick out, think about what the consumers, and then tell your boss that, and then know how to spot a good used car and know how to spot the best deal of a new car. That'll be impressive if you can figure that out through your own logic. What the most sold car that they sell? What's the bread and butter thing they sell? I didn't think. What would you think it would be at Mercedes? You think it would be the C-Class, right? Everybody? Fair? What's the most commonly car? You know what I sold the most of? GLAs.
Really?
Yeah, the little like Subaru one. I sold fucking hundreds of them. And they're ugly, but they're fucking 4-cylinder. They get like 30 miles. They're like still a Mercedes. It's one of those things. So know that about the brand, and those little telltales will that's what the consumer wants to hear. They want to have the guy that knows what the fuck's going on in the lot.
Sneeders Chuck with the 25. How do I become a blue collar guru like you, Nick? You seem to know so much about things like gardening and house design. I'm thinking of pursuing electrical work, but mommy won't let me. She thinks it's beneath me.
What's her fucking problem?
I see this so much. How are so many people being held back by their parents on what they want to do? I've never understood that.
Yeah. I think that's a rich person thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I don't see that. And around here, electrical work, electrical guys are making $1.50, and bankers are making $1.50. So, bite me. Yeah, your mom's wrong. I don't know.
Just
do whatever
do
you
it.
want.
What's she gonna do?
Do whatever you want. I'm not a guru, man. I don't know
you?
anything. I've just tortured myself for years and years. I started very young with this stuff. So
The only thing that can...
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
It's just... The only thing that can make you not do what you want to do is, like, physical V. And she's not going to... What's she going to do? Hit you? She's going to tell you to move out? No.
Yeah, then you...
Just do it. Just do it, man. Jesus.
Then you can make a generator for her brain. Then perhaps you can say, Mom, come here and hold this wire really quickly. Oops. Look at that. Shocking.
Last one here, BBS with the 25 says, just got my degree in architecture. I got a good job in a firm offering to pay for all my further studies to become a chartered. It will take 3 to 4 years, though. The money isn't all that good, 40 to 50K in euros. Do I retrain in a different field in construction?
What's the field you're in? Architecture. I would stay with a good firm for a few years to get your teeth, and then you'll probably find a job with one of your vendors or your contractors that you work with that you can slide. They'll always be happy to take an architect that has plans and buildings under their belt. I would stay there for a little while and then essentially just go work for one of the guys that's building the houses for you, and then you'll make a good living. But architects, real deal architects, aren't that easy to come by, especially in the builder field. There's a separation there. They don't like to fuck with each other. But architects build the coolest shit, but only the fucking assholes build them. And then the cool guys don't want to work for the assholes, but then some of the really high assholes, but those guys are so busy they don't need your work, so they don't talk to anybody. So there's not really like a mid-level like architect-builder synergy that's happened in my world too effortlessly. I feel like it happens a little bit more on the West Coast. Out here, there's a little disconnect because the real good builders are all basically busy as shit working for the biggest, richest people in the area, and they don't need to talk to anybody. They don't need anybody's work from anybody, so they're not fucking around. So you either want to go work for them as work your way up with a builder there, but working with an architect, you get to work on cool shit. So keep that in mind, because the second you're going to be, ripping up linoleum floor in a fucking trap house for a $800 job, you're going to be crying. So keep that in mind.
Mo with the 25. Looking down on blue collar is so stupid. Just tell mommy that if it wasn't for us, she'd be starving and lying on a pile of poop and trash. Average plumber versus average doctor has parity in net worth, accenting school time and debts.
Yeah, there's probably some good metrics that point to over the time, but it's just life, man. I don't know. It's whatever you want to do. I'm not saying blue collar work is going to be fantastic for you. You might hate it, and honestly, nothing's forever. The one thing, a lot of the guys I know quit for a little while, come back to it. It's always there. You can hang it up, And it's like an old friend. You can just pick up where you left off, and that's fine. That's all good and fine.
Benson McCormick with the 10. Thank you, man. Coolman 5252. I'm 18 and I'm doing HVAC and plumbing for 2 years now. Any tips on how to get work or sales to make that bread? Keep up the great streams.
Yeah, man. Do maintenance. Do maintenance on the side. Ask your boss if there's no jobs that he wants to take. You can do side work. No one's stopping you. You can ask your boss for more overtime, or start getting like I said, start with the high billable jobs, man. Those there's got to be something in your field of work that's a little bit harder than the next. Like I said, maybe the install work or something. But yeah, get to it. Check it out. Shit. Blue collar shit to do it, man. HVAC guys are out there, huh? Shout out to all the HVAC guys. They're everywhere, man.
They're 18.
Yeah, 18. Working. Good for you, bro. Just stay what you're doing, bro. You're fine. Do the hard jobs. Do the expensive stuff.
If you're 18 worried about how to make more money, you're going to make more money.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
When I was 18, I was like, where is the weed?
Yeah, it was a weed.
Can I get a...
I'll get an 8.
Beer. Wait, I need someone 21 to get me beer.
I know.
That was it.
No. I was thrown into the wolves early, too. I get it. I had a job. I was selling Fords. I was selling Ford trucks. And so I get it. Yeah, stay where you're doing, man. Stay doing what you're doing. You got it. But let's see. What would I tell them? 18. Go get certified for like the highest end. Find out what the highest end HVAC. I mean, I don't know. Carrier, Train, Wiesmann. Go to school for their products, because only the fucking rich fucking twats buy them. You know how to work on them, you're fucking straight. You could be in-house for like 5 Richies. Be the in-house guy for the Smithingtons. I want $90 per hour. I want $90 per hour for a 20-hour work week. And I will maintain the systems for your estates. Tell them just like that. See if it works.
I actually didn't read White Boy Max. Here it is. Hey, Nick, I'm 18. Another 18er.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Nick, I'm 18. Recently, I've been getting screwed trying to find a full-time job. I'm not planning on giving up anytime soon, but I think I'm going to send it for pipe fitting. My grandfather is a welding teacher. Any tips or tricks to get in?
I don't know, man. I don't think you're gonna need a trick to get into a fucking a job like that. If you had, what'd you say? His grandmother knew something?
His grandfather was has an in for him with pipe fitting.
Yeah, go for it, dude. Just be willing to work.
His grandfather's a welding teacher. Excuse me.
Oh, he's a welding teacher. Yeah. Tell him about that. That's cool. Maybe have your grandfather teach you how to learn before you go. Learn the principles. Take a weekend and go over there and have a fucking beer with Grandpa. Bring him a fat joint. Show him, put Teen Witch on for him. Yeah, I don't know. I would, though. I would learn a little bit before you go there, just so you don't sound like a complete dipshit. So you know, what is it, Tyco? You're going to need to know your Tyco fittings. I think that's the brand, and the Taco. No, Tyco. It's all Tyco. And know your backflows and your wet systems and your dry systems and your gas pipe, your black pipe. What needs to be sweat and what needs to be threaded, how to run a pipe threader, how to bend some pipe, how to hang pipe hangers, learn what they are, learn how to maybe touch them, put your hands on some of the stuff. That's what I would do. Go for it, buddy. Good luck.
And Brandon with the 25. I knew a guy who worked the excavator at an open shop plumbing company, and besides all the work of loading and unloading and towing the excavator, he just smoked his weed vape cart and dug holes to find a broken pipe. Learn to dig.
Yeah, man. Excavation machine work's a pretty tit gig. I feel like one word of caution, or one thing. A lot of excavators that I see, you make a ton of money. The boss makes a lot of money. The guys who work for the boss also make a lot of money, but they all get smart quick. And I'm like, I don't know if that's the move, because owning yellow machines is no joke.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind, guys. It's like everybody wants to be the owner. It's like the owner's got big bills too, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those fucking things are $300,000 a piece, $400,000, $500,000 a piece. You don't want that smoke right off the rip. And every young dude I meet, he's all full of piss and vinegar. Every one of them works for like 2 years and then quits. Yeah. And then they buy their own machine and they go out, and then like 3 years later they're back on the machine again. I'm like, guys, just chill. Work for a decent guy. I don't know.
It broke.
Yeah. Oh, I bought an old machine and it broke, and I'm just like, should have stayed with the dude.
Crypto Con Man with the 25. I'm starting a house inspection business in Salt Lake City. Any advice on starting out and finding work?
Yeah, you want to get with the best mortgage broker in town and the best realtors. Just get in front of them. Don't do flyers. Have a decent Instagram page, and just go for it, man. Go small business 101. Don't go crazy, but it's a face-to-face meeting, a card, a phone number. That's all. That's all. The only people you need to talk to are the people buying houses. Not. That's it. No speculative buyers. You want to work with buyers. So you want to. Where are the buyers? The buyers are talking to lenders. The lenders know, but the lenders won't want to fuck with you because you're a nightmare for them. So you're going to want to go to the realtors where you're supposed to be servicing your client. Inspectors are for the client, man.